Guys hear me okay? Yes, awesome. Yay, okay. So good to see all of your faces again. So we are gonna get started. Okay. Okay. So again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. So excited to just move with you. And for some of you, I know you're new to Pilates. So to kind of introduce you to the concepts of Pilates, we're just gonna do a 30 to 35-minute class today. And I'm gonna focus a little bit more on upper body, shoulder strength, and scapular stability. Our Tuesday class, Ruth is going to teach that one. She's going to focus a little bit more on lower body, glutes, hips, that kind of thing. And then our Friday class will be just a little bit more advanced, a little bit more abdominal, a little bit more combinations, things like that. But we really just wanted to give you kind of an overview of what Pilates is, and just a great workout this morning. So we're so glad to have you. So I am going to invite you guys to stand up. We're going to start together standing on our mats. So I just want you to find a comfortable spot. Let's start with our feet together, and we're going to do a little body scan or posture setup first. We're going to take our feet and bring our toes apart and line our heels up right behind our toes. That puts our feet about hip distance apart, which is what we want. I just want you to begin rocking through your toes and your heels. So rocking forward and backward, and just appreciate how different muscles turn on when you're forward versus when you're back. So where your weight is matters as to what's going to work for you. Arms are just relaxed at our sides. I want you to find your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. So again, ground through that big toe, that little toe, and heel. Almost as if you're making a tripod or a triangle at the base of your foot. One more time, let's rock through. Big toe, little toe, and heel. We're gonna find ground through those 3 points. Let's soften through our knees. Hips are level. So like a bucket of water, we're not pouring water out the front of that bucket, and we're not pouring water out the back of that bucket. You want that bucket nice and stable, right in the middle. I want your rib cage to be relaxed. Ribs are soft and down. Shoulders are open. Smile through your collarbones. And let your head and neck nice and long and tall, so grow about an inch or two here. I want your palms facing forward, and close your eyes. Guys, I want you to imagine the best version of you possible. That is who you really are. Let go of any part of you that does not believe that. Inhale wide into the sides and back of your rib cage. Full exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale, strength, power, energy. And exhale anything that does not serve you in this moment. One last time, inhale, full exhale, open your eyes, and let's move. So we're gonna start by folding at our elbows, palms up, take an inhale, and exhale, rotate your arms out to the side for our offering, inhale to return. Exhale, rotate out, and in to return. So here we're just warming up our shoulders. Feel that connection of your shoulder blade onto your back. Beautiful, guys. Exhale, rotate, into return. And this time, as we rotate out, we're going to reach those arms, palms go down, reach towards opposite ends of the room here. And then fold those elbows back in and together. Exhale, reach long, inhale to return. Making sure that We're not getting our upper traps involved. We're not shrugging our shoulders here. We're keeping them down away from our ears. Let's do 3 more. In, exhale, and to return. Last one. We're going to keep those arms out wide. We're going to go into a side body stretch. So I want your left arm to go high up into the air. Right arm's going to come down to the side. Hi, Kitty. Kitty's joining our class. Stretch into that side body. Breathe into that side body. Exhale, come back up to start. And again, guys, right arm comes up, left arm comes down. Breathe into that side body. Feel that stretch through your intercostals here. And exhale as you come back up. 1 more each side. Reaching towards the ceiling. Breathing into that side body, back to the center, exhale. And center. We're going to go into our squat here. So arms are going to come straight forward. Feet are still hip distance apart. I'm going to sit my hips back as if I'm sitting into a chair and press up. Sit those hips back and press. I want you to inhale down and exhale as you press through those heels. Squeeze your glutes. Stand tall in control. Just warming up our legs here. Should be feeling our quads, but also some glutes. 2 more. Last one, we're going to hold this pose. Similar to a chair pose in yoga, we're sitting back into that chair. So my tail is tucked, my weight is through my heels. I'm reaching long through those arms, chin is tucked. Beautiful. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Feel your heels. Last one, inhale. And exhale, press up. Beautiful, guys. We're gonna take those feet, toes out, heels behind the toes, toes out 1 more time. We're gonna go into our plie squat here. So as we squat down, arms come out, press through. Inhale down, exhale up. I want you to take a second here, check in with the insides of your feet. Make sure that you can see them and that your knees aren't coming in. Keep those knees out, squeeze those glutes. Hi, Oscar. Beautiful, guys. Hopefully you're starting to feel those legs. Last one here, we're gonna hold this pose. And I want you to again check in with that posture. Make sure you can see the insides of your feet and begin to pulse. Again, weight through those heels, squeezing those glutes underneath you. Imagine you're in between 2 panes of glass here. So really tall. You guys got this, only 100 more. Just kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold. We're gonna lift that left heel and the right, left, right, left, right. Alternating sides here, guys. Don't lose that posture. We have 1 more each side. Left, right. Hold for your inhale and exhale, press up. Shake those legs out. Nice job, guys. We're gonna bring those feet back to center. Arms straight up and out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna rotate to the right. Open that body and back to the center. Exhale, rotate and twist to the left and back. One more each side. Twisting through the spine, hips are staying straight forward. Arms down, and we're gonna meet at the top of the mat. So come to the top of your mat, and we're gonna begin to go into our roll down series here. So breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest. Begin to peel your spine down, bone by bone, as you reach down towards the floor. Articulating through your spine, take a breath in. As you hit the floor, exhale, press through those heels. Use your belly and your glutes to help stack your spine back up, bone by bone, ending with the head and neck last. Inhale at the top. Exhale again, roll down. As if your spine were a bicycle chain. We're trying to articulate through that spine, segment by segment. Hold for that inhale at the bottom. Exhale, press through those heels, stacking that spine up. Once again, enjoying that nice mobilization through your spine. Let's do one more here. Tucking that chin. Roll down all the way to the floor. Beautiful, guys. Very nice. This time we're going to hold that stretch. And we're going to plant our left hand and twist open, sitting back into that right hip. Take a breath into that rib cage, into that side body. Making sure that that twist comes from your sternum, your breastbone, and not just your arm being thrown back. One last inhale and full exhale. And back down. We're going to plant the right hand, twist open to the left. Same thing, we're sitting back into that left hip. Full inhale. Exhale, connecting with that shoulder blade. Inhale one more. And exhale, lower. We're going to continue down into our tiny little ball and walk out onto our hands and knees. So we're going to start a little bit of a series here on our hands and knees. Let's make sure we're lined up well. I want those knees right under your hips. I want those hands just in front of your shoulders. I want you to lift your belly away from the floor. Set your center here. So imagine we have a belt across that lower belly. That belt has 10 notches. We want to just draw in that belt about 2 or 3 out of 10. So we're not trying to suck in our belly. We still want you to breathe, but we do want that belly supported. Head and neck also tucked and supported. We're going to begin by inhaling. Exhale to reach that right leg out long. Squeeze that glute to lift and hover off the floor. And inhale to return. So we're going to reach the left leg long. Squeeze that glute to lift and hover and return. Continue here, alternating sides. Beautiful, guys. And we're going to add in that opposite arm. So as your right leg goes out, reach forward with that left arm and back in. Left leg, right arm reaches. Continue here. Breathing. Strong through your core, strong through your chest. That shoulder, that arm that's stabilizing you here. Really easy here to kind of lose that posture. I want that chest staying lifted. Imagine you're trying to puff out the backside of your chest. Let's do 2 more each side. Last one. Beautiful, guys. We're going to reach out that right leg and left arm again and go into a little combination here. So I want you to reach that elbow towards your knee. You're going to round your back. Reach that elbow towards your knee. Reach out long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach long. Staying lifted through that right shoulder. Keep that chest lifted. You have 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold long, swipe out to the side. So both arm and leg go out to the side, squeeze back to the midline. We have 4. Stay strong, guys. 3, 2, last 1. And come on down with the hand. Leg is going to stay long. We're gonna open towards the front of the room. So open towards me. We're gonna reach that top arm up, and we're gonna come to sit onto our side. We're gonna go into our side bend series here. Option number 1, you can keep your knees together, and as we press into our side bend, you simply come up onto your knees. Option 2, you're gonna take that top leg in front, cross the bottom leg behind it, take that arm a little bit further out, and as we come up into our side bend, you're gonna press onto your feet and back. So whichever level is right for you guys, remember you are in control of your bodies here and everything that you do. So when you're ready, we're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, I want you to imagine you're shooting out of a cannon as you reach, and inhale to return. Exhale to reach, inhale, return. Strong through that bottom shoulder blade, and that side body. Beautiful, guys. Last one, we're gonna hold here. So remember, you're either up on your feet or you're on your knees. We're holding for 5 breaths. Inhale into that side body. Exhale, see if you can lift that bottom ab a little bit higher off or away from the floor. Let's hold 2 more breaths. And come on down. Beautiful. Back to our hands and knees. We're gonna push up into our plank. So leg pull and prone here. Knees under our hips, shoulders reaching. We're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, I want you to lift and hover those knees off of the floor. Shoot forward into a plank. Back to your knees and down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, shoot forward into your plank. And inhale to push back and lower. 2 more just like that. Last one, we're gonna hold this plank. You have 3 breaths. In through your nose, full exhale. You guys got this. Stay strong. When we're uncomfortable is when we grow. Last inhale, full exhale. And you have 5 push-ups. So at this level, option to bring your knees down or option to press yourself back and just come on down, forehead to the floor. When you're ready, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, guys. Woo! Get those knees down, knees wide, toes together, press back into a shell stretch. Woo! Nice job, guys. I hope I'm not the only one breathing. I'm not the only one sweating. Take a breath in here. I want you to inhale into the back of your rib cage. Feel that expansion of your breath. Awesome, guys. Nice job. Last breath. And full exhale, let's press back into our hands and knees position. And we've got our opposite side. So this time we're going to reach our right arm, left leg behind us, and we're going to go knee to nose, or sorry, knee to elbow, out. Crunch in your exhale, reach on your inhale. Exhale to crunch, inhale to reach. Again, strong through that left shoulder. This is as much a workout for your arms here as it is for your core, for your abs. Last two. And one. We're gonna reach, swipe out to the side for your windshield wiper and back to the center. Swipe and squeeze. Swipe and squeeze. Good, guys. Exhale. In, last one, stay strong. And go ahead and place those hands down. This time we're gonna keep that left leg long. Plant the right hand as we open up to the side. I'm gonna turn so that you guys can actually see me. Okay, so if you need to do so, do the same. And we're gonna come back down onto our knees. Option, stay on your knees. Or let's go into our full side bend with that top leg forward. Planting that hand quite a bit away from your shoulder. You're gonna inhale to prepare. And exhale, shoot as if you're coming out of a cannon. Inhale, back down. Exhale, reach and into return. Beautiful, guys. Exhale, reach into return. Two more. Controlling that breath. We're gonna hold this one for 5 breaths. And guys, Pilates is not just about strength. Pilates is about control, precision, connection, especially with your core. You always say connection. Pilates is about connection more than perfection. One more breath. This time we're gonna go straight into our plank. Roll onto that plank position. You've got 5 push-ups here, guys. Whichever level you feel comfortable at. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Knees down. Press back into that shell stretch. One more time here. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Doing great, guys. Awesome. Remember, guys, if there's a movement that's not right for you, you can always just sit and observe or get in touch with us after if there's something you can't do that you feel limited with. Let's take one more breath in. Full exhale. We're gonna roll onto our side, facing the front of the room. So let's all make sure that we're on our left side here. And we're gonna lay down and do a little side lying series. So in this position, I want you to make sure that you're lined up as if you're against a wall. So your back and your feet are against that wall. Arm is long underneath you, or it can be bent as well. And I want you to take that top hip. We're gonna lengthen that hip away from us to create this sense of space under our waist. In Pilates, we call that your mouse house. Don't crush your mouse, okay? And then we're gonna start with our clam at level 2. So we're gonna float those feet up into the air, option to keep them down. Squeeze those heels together as you open that top leg and bring it back down. Exhale to squeeze, inhale to return. Flowing with your breath here. Making sure that we're not crushing our mice. That's the hardest part of this, guys, is making sure that we're aware of what the rest of our body is doing, making sure that our core is stable. And that movement is coming from that hip rolling in a socket. 2 more. Last one. We're gonna take those legs, straighten them out. You should be able to see the tops of your toes when you peek down, so make sure they're not too far behind you. And we're gonna point that toe, lift, flex, and lower. Point, lift, flex, and lower. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Sometimes the breath can get kind of confusing with Pilates as well. And so guys, if you do get a little lost, just make sure you're breathing. Just inhale and exhale. And just make sure you're moving. Beautiful, let's go. Last one here. We're gonna hold, and we've got tiny little pulses. Up, pulse, pulse, pulse. Make sure it's that glute that is squeezing to lift and pulse. Beautiful, guys. Doing great. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're gonna push ourselves onto a sitting position and swing our legs around to the other side. Go ahead and set yourself up just like you did on the other side, so as if you're against that wall. Lengthening that top hip away to create that sense of space. We're gonna float those feet up and rotate to lift that knee up and out. Again, imagine that hip rolling in the socket. It's not my whole body rolling back and forth here. Again, I'm up against that wall as if I can't move. Beautiful, let's do 2 more. Last one. And we're gonna straighten those feet. Point that top foot as you lift, flex to lower, point, and flex. My cat is loving it right now down here because we locked the dogs upstairs so they wouldn't be bothering us. He's got full reign of the house right now. Doing great, guys. Who's feeling the burn? Who crushed their mouse? Hopefully nobody. Last one. We're gonna hold this one. Give me those pulses. So connect here, guys, with that glute. Make sure it's the back side of your thigh here and your glute that's doing the work. And that hip flexor in the front of the thigh is not taking over. If it is, bring that belly button forward just slightly. You have 3, 2, 1. Woo! Come on down, we're gonna roll to our back. You guys are doing great. We have a little abdominal series here, cool down, and then we are done. So we're gonna have our hands down at our side. If you need a head cushion, if this is a difficult position for you to be in, if your chin points up to the ceiling, I want you to use a head cushion to kind of keep that chin tucked. But for the rest of you, we're going to go into our double tabletop position. So this requires a lot of abdominal strength here. So we're gonna warm up with our scissors level 1 into our tabletop and go into our 1 leg stretch. So on your exhale, I want you to float your left leg into tabletop position, 90-90. And then lower it down. Exhale, lift the right and lower. So just learning to lift here, lift a leg one at a time, keeping that center engaged. Drawing in that lower belly just slightly to protect my low back. Shoulders are nice and flat to the floor. Last one. We're gonna go into our double tabletop. So we'll start the same way in that single tabletop, but on our exhale, we're gonna slide our ribcage down towards our pelvis and float that second leg up. So on that exhale, strong through my ribs to support that second leg lifted. And from there, we're gonna go into our 1 leg stretch. So we're stretching that left leg out long. Inhale to return. Right leg reaches. In to return. Exhale. And in. Again, making sure that our back doesn't arch away from the floor here. And if you guys really want to challenge yourselves, hands behind the head. Come into an abdo prep. So your abs are helping to support your head in this position. Beautiful, guys. Let's do 2. Last one. Heads come down and feet come down. And we're going to do a little oblique prep variation here. So this time our hands are going to come behind our head. We're going to think about crunching our right shoulder towards our left knee. So as we bring that shoulder up into our crunch, our left knee is going to come towards our elbow and back down. And then we're going to reach, straighten that leg, reach for the toe. So we're going to alternate between the two. Elbow to knee, reach for the toe. Elbow to knee, reach for the toe. Beautiful, guys. 3 more here. Breathing. Using your abdominals to lift your head. Your hands are there just to support your neck. Last one. And we're going to switch sides. Left elbow to right knee. Back down and reach for the toe. And toe. 3 more of these combinations. Last one. And all the way down. Last challenge here, guys. We're going to come back into that double tabletop position. And we're going to begin kind of splashing our hands as if they're splashing in a puddle of water for our Pilates hundreds. Very classic Pilates exercise here, guys. I want you to breathe in for 5 pulses and out for 5. In and out. In and out. It's called the hundreds because we do 10 rounds of breath here, so stay strong. Option, make it a little harder. You can straighten those legs or bring those legs down to a 45-degree angle to really challenge those abs, guys. This is your last thing. Dig deep here. You have an inhale, exhale, in. Last one. And hug those knees towards your chest. Rock back and forth. Deep breaths, guys. And we're gonna reach those arms and legs out long. Deep breath in. We're gonna roll towards the front of the room. Press ourselves up. And I want you to come to your hands and knees. Find your toes tucked underneath you. Push back into that tiny ball. And I want you to find your heels to the floor. So bend your knees a lot here if you need to, okay? When you're ready, begin to straighten those legs. Get a nice hamstring stretch here. Inhale to hold. Exhale, press through those heels. Lift again with your belly and your glutes to support you. Rolling back up segment by segment. Ending with that head and neck last. We're going to come to face the front. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands behind head. Inhale up and exhale lower. Inhale up, hands behind head, exhale. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale up and exhale, reach. One more time for our corkscrew. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind head. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lower. I want you to find that posture that we started class with. Find that triangle, that tripod on your feet. Big toe, little toe, heel. Knees are soft, hips are level. Rib cage is relaxed, shoulders are open, head and neck nice and tall. Hands facing forward, close your eyes. This is the posture that I want you to take home with you today. This is the posture that I want you to bring with you into everything that you're doing. You are strong, you are powerful, you are loved. And if you haven't heard it in a while, you are enough as is. Open your eyes. It has been my pleasure moving with you today. I hope you're feeling a little more connected with your body, a little bit more awake, a little bit more ready for your day. Please reach out if you guys have any questions or concerns. There's things that you can't do that we can maybe help you with. Ruth and I both will be teaching these classes, and we would love your feedback as well. We would love to be able to bring you these services in the future. So if you have feedback for us, email us, message us, whatever you can. And we hope you join us for Tuesday's meeting, or Tuesday's class. We'll send out a new link for that one. Thank you guys again, and have a wonderful Friday and a weekend. Bye.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
It was awesome.
Good.